Funny because in his live that he did, he took it down already, as he always does, you know. Just like he took Bandit from the Wild's video down. Don't forget that. You know, he says, "Oh yeah, it was me and Wino, you know, versus Marvelous and his daughter. My daughter, fool,
A 13-year-old.
my 13-year-old baby girl." I mean, I'm sure you wouldn't want nobody to go and disrespect you in front of your familia, right? He's looking for me and my daughter, my baby girl. He's looking for us. Right? Keep this in mind, you youngsters, right? Some of you youngsters that disrespect people with their familia. I'm from the old school, homie. We don't do that. And when you get busted, you're going to find out that you still don't do that. You still don't do that, right? But it's cool, though. It's feed, man. He didn't say nothing. He didn't say nothing. The whole time I'm talking to the vato, and the vato's nervous, you know, taking a picture of me. My mija gets the phone to take a picture, and Gil's standing literally 2 feet behind my daughter with this homie. He didn't say nothing. He's right there with his camera out. With this camera out. With a big old smile. You know, taking a picture of me. That he shot to Blue Devil for what? I don't know. I mean, today these guys need backup as much as they can get. I don't know what you're going to say.
I know why he sent it to his bitch ass.
And I'm on live. I was on live on my Instagram, right? Takes a picture and walks off right away. Snow, and I hope I get my hands on the footage from the place, man.
Shout out to anybody that works at the convention. If
That
you
could get that footage
for us
of Gil
roll that
power walking away from me.
If you know anybody that's watching.
Like if I was with my people and we seen somebody with their daughter, there's no followers over here. There are motherfuckers that are real shot callers out here, man. Motherfuckers are not gonna crash out over a kid for fucking me. But if I seen an enemy go with his kid, we let that shit slide. And I got some righteous fucking gang members in my fucking circle that they will check my ass, fucking bomb on me, won't let that shit fucking happen. What kind of motherfuckers are around this motherfucker to where they want to press him out with his kid? Karma like that always comes back to you, so I highly recommend whoever gets that karma on American Control to record it. And I hope they fucking, you know, they don't kill the motherfucker. Because motherfuckers get killed for fucking disrespecting men in front of their daughters, man. I don't know where he's from. He's from somewhere weird. I'm gonna quote fucking my big dog right there, Sonny, on that one. Because that shit's just weird. That's some straight pussy, J-Cat, little middle school, high school shit. I've really never seen Mexicans doing that. That right there kind of got me fucked right there. You feel me? He deserves that same energy with his family if he's gonna keep it like that. And I got some enemies that have killed my people recently, and I don't even hate their kids. I would never pull up on them or their kids. And we got bloodshed over this beef over here. And the black homie that hit me up was pretty much saying this vato doesn't like black people, and this is my proof. That shit sounded fucked up when he told me. He got deep with this shit. Like, this shit gets deep. It's not just this vato don't like Neil Desire. No, this vato doesn't like black people in general, and he don't like black people in his family. So when I started chopping it up with Sonny, I brought something to the table. Like, this is what I heard, and I sent receipts. Fuck smutting somebody's name. And Sonny didn't say it was true. He didn't say it was fake. He just said whoever's giving that information is an inside source. Not saying this I don't know. Whoever knew that about him shot that shit at us before I even started talking with Sonny. Because motherfuckers are gonna say Sonny told me. But nah, that motherfucker didn't tell me. It was somebody else, fool. Before I even had a phone conversation with Sonny, homie. And then the difference between American Control and Sonny is Sonny, like, what everything that I've heard about this vato on the streets, as far as like homies not liking him for fucking with fools that are no good and whatever on YouTube. So I pressed that vato on everything. I didn't press him, Spencer. I aggressively asked him about it. You know, because I ain't scared of no one, fool, including him, but Sonny a real one, fool, and he ain't scared of me, and that vato's not a fucking liar. That's an honest motherfucker, because when I would ask this vato the questions aggressively, he would aggressively push back, so I can respect that. He ain't doing it just to argue with somebody. You know, I fuck with him because he wasn't lying. We do the homework. I do my homework. And it's like, all right, cool. I know some haters from his hood. I even show Sonny, I know these fools from your hood, dog. Check it out. Like, I know these fools that are catching shit right now. So I mean, like I asked about you, dog, and that's why I kind of started fucking with the homie, because he was fucking with some other homies in the same space. And I seen that, and I was like, this is a time, this is an opportunity to reach out, because homies that were frontline watching YouTube heavy, Sonny is like, not necessarily a co-founder, he's a co-host, but for a lot of us, we didn't start watching American Chola until we knew about Sonny. He validated that shit. And then he got snaked, and then, you know, American Chola started doing the pop content, little fag content. He does interview some homie rappers, but most of it's just like fag content. I don't fuck with it. If it's not a homie that's validated or solid, you know, I ain't gonna. I don't even watch his shit, to be honest. But I don't judge. I've had some homies go up in there and they tell me, "Yeah, I'm about to go up in there," you know. And me, I'm like, I don't really care, fool. Honestly, I really don't give a fuck, dog. Ain't that deep with that vato. There's no vato beef with that fool to where I want to pistol whip him or rob him and shit. Ain't that deep with that vato. I like to make fun of him and expose him. You feel me? That's it. That's it. I don't give a fuck. For the artist, man, I'm not gonna push nobody back. Go on that platform to get more eyeballs on your content. Boom. But he interviewed a PC one time. And that's why I just like, his shit might pop up in my, like we're on YouTube and you're strolling and you see his shit. Don't recommend this channel. I'm petty. I don't want to watch your shit. I don't want to see your shit. You know, I don't even want to give you a view and a thumbs up. Like, you good. You good. You good what you're doing over there. You good. You don't need my support. So I make it easier for me. And the reason why I fuck with Sonny, because he's like, for a lot of the homies in the gang world, he's known. He's just, it is what it is. Homies know who he is. That don't fuck with YouTube know who he is. You say his gang, his name pops up. You know, there ain't no faking this shit. Got no fucking points to earn from fucking Sonny, man. I appreciate his wisdom, and I respect him as a fucking man, you feel me? You know, I had to do my homework to make sure it was Speedman, he was good, and there was no real smut. Like, I mean some real smut. They could say what they want about him, but there was some out there on American Chola's podcast that got open, like, domestic violence battle and shit. And if you do your homework, man, there's some out there in American Chola's family. This is all public information. That murdered a hyena and a few other people in Arizona, man, or Vegas or some pedo. You know, the vato was not some righteous vato that should be judging other homies when they fuck up on little shit. Like, you got someone in your family that killed a fucking hyena, homie. That shit's national news, fool. You can Google that shit, dumb fuck. And there's other things that came up. I would say about 2 years ago, I met this homie, and then I met this other homeboy. So at first I met MJTV. Then a few months later, when I was up there in LA for an event, met some homies. I put my face out there. I got hit up on Instagram by a black homie telling me that, hey, G, I got receipts. I'm going to send him to some of the homies I know. I just don't want to dox about online. But if he wants to hop on here, I'll send an invitation. But I got a homie that hit me up because he seen me at an event. And then I knew one guy he knew. And then he said, you know this, Vato? I said, a screenshot. He sent a screenshot of American Chola's YouTube. I said, fuck that fool. When my homeboy Neil Dazad was doing content, Gil was over here sending text messages to other YouTubers at the time saying, fuck this strong R. I'm strong N-word. That's why, me personally, I don't like American Chola, because he was going around calling my homeboy Neil Dazad a strong N-word. And we still got the receipts for that. And the people that shot us those receipts, thank God their name is valid. I appreciate that, my G's. A little snaky, but I appreciate that shit. And if you're going to say it, own it. If you don't like him, say you said it, fool. No one's trying to smut nobody's name over here. I got a piece of shit in my family that I exposed when I was 18. My family believed him. I haven't seen my familia in 20 fucking years. And that fucking fool that I exposed to my family finally got exposed by everybody, homie. I don't believe in smutting no one's name, because that shit could turn deadly. I've seen it in my reality. American Chola, he ain't out there that much, you feel me? So, you know, I understand why, you know, he be saying the shit he said, and he be dry snitching and do what he do, but that's for another conversation.
Does is lie, dog. Dude, how do you put something on your neighborhood and you know you lied? But you've heard him say something different. But if you go back in his videos, he'll swear up and down, I didn't do that. I don't know what you're talking about. Put that out. I would never do that on my dead homies. I would never do some shit like that in my neighborhood. I'm like, you got no respect for your fucking homeboys or your neighbor to do some shit like that, dog. Besides, it's some kid shit. Should be able to tell you something and know that I'm being truthful to you. I don't like liars. I don't like, those type of people. And not only did we get into it, but this fool tried to ruin my marriage of 35 years with my wife, dog. Telling him that I'm trying to pick up on girls and shit like that, which was a stone cold lie. Uh then I was gang banging when I left this program. Uh that I was shot calling from my neighborhood. Like he got me caught up by the cops. Try to say I use the N word all the time, and apparently who uses the N word all the time. It ain't me. Uh like he just tried to get me caught up with everybody, enemigas and the blacks, and I was like, dude, I don't give a rat's ass about anybody. So, but that's the type of duty is, dog. I've heard the story from Sonny 100 times about the pepper spray. Not once has the story changed. Jesus has a different story each time, though. Yeah, Chris, there's no reason for me to lie, dog. I've been stabbed, I've been shot, I've been jumped, I've been hit with an axe, I got run over by cars. I've got my ass just tossed the fuck up, dog. Never have I ever been pepper sprayed by an enemiga. That's a new one for me, dog.